Good evening, everyone. Welcome along to another Final Fantasy XIV stream. I am here and I'm about to go in and join the Catboys who are already getting underway in the chat. Hey, Paul, and hey, Remy as well. I saw you said hey just before we got underway. So, yes, we're not quite sure what the plan is tonight. It appears to be a bit freeform. I don't think we've kind of officially decided on anything. But yes, I will head into the chat and we can see where we're going to be at. Head into the chat, which is currently with Peter, Adam, and Mark. They're talking about chocolate chips, which sounds amazing. What an introduction. Good evening. How are you doing, Rao?
I am well. I don't have work, so therefore I don't have to be stressed.
I think that's definitely a good thing. Good, good. Hey, Kate, thanks for popping into the stream as well. I'm just going to see if I can do... Oh, loads of people. Hey, Tom. Hey, Jay. What do we fancy doing then, kitty cats? Does anyone have anything they need to do that they want to do? Okay. Okay. And Peter, are you... So go on. Mm-hmm. You're a little way still from the dungeon then, from Malik as well. And Peter, you're Peter Wilhelm over here, is that right? And are you on... I'm just sending you a friend request. I'm just trying to see if I can... I don't know if this is... No. Let me try searching for Wilhelm as last name is probably the best. Yes, there we go. One person. One person. You're already level 18. Wowzers. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Plus, also, presumably you're skipping cutscenes and everything, as it's an old character. So that makes it quicker, for sure. And you know all the tricks of the trade. You know what you're doing. Oh, I invited you to a party. I didn't mean to party you. I meant to friend request. That makes... Neither did I. It's only just literally I was looking at it. I was like, did you accept? I was like, oh. Jay says, is it cheating to run 2 streams at the same time? No. If you want to flip between them, that's fine. I'm not precious. That's absolutely fine. Awesome. Hello. There ain't no party like a Catboy party. Well, they're wrong. They're wrong. They're like S Club 1.5 or something nowadays. What do you have anything you want to do, Ruben? We were just trying to discuss what we were going to do. I think not particularly getting anywhere. Ah, Ruben's been working on his tank, so in a lot of different roles, which is super exciting. It does depend which one you get. Yeah, yeah. Well, mostly at the moment for Ruben, yeah, I would. I mean, when you were 69 and you were talking about leveling up, I was like, if you ran it, at least you would only have a filth already on the stream. This is quick. I was like, at least you would only have a 1 in 6 chance of getting a horrible one. But now that you've got all of Rabanasta in there as well, the odds are less good. For sure. Hey, Maxi Max. Yeah, definitely, definitely. My husband is just delivering me food for anyone on stream, so if you see me munching stuff, that's entirely why. Roast chicken with a mushroom sauce, a pea leek... Is it pea leek and pancetta fricassee? Lettuce. And a bit of lettuce in there as well, mash. And half a roasted onion. Yeah. Roasted onion is amazing. It's delicious. Okay. Yep, cool. Yeah. I'm friends with the cat boy. So that's cool. Is Gav joining us as well, Ruben? Oh. Okay. Rue on stream, Rue is saying being able to listen to trains is quite nice. Haven't heard any in months. Yeah, you can hear trains outside my window. So I hear trains all the time. Being able to not listen to trains would be quite nice. Oh yeah, we're definitely used to the sound, and we do find it. We in fact find it really eerie. We have the days when there's engineering works on, and suddenly, like halfway through the day, we're like, "Oh my god, that's what's wrong. We can't hear trains. That's what's so wrong with all of this." They're also effectively you can hear just about if they use their horn. I can hear trains on the same train line from my mum's house because I literally live down the train line. I mean, like 30 miles down the train line. So I spent most of my life hearing these trains, which is a bit of a weird thought. That sounds like a good idea to me. Indeed. Have you got Alexander, Kieran? Nope. Okay. Hmm. 60. Level 60 raids, Alexander. And Mark, I can't remember where you're up to, because I've slightly lost track. With Alexander. We did some fisting, we got the cuff in there. Okay. So you finished all of the first 2 SAP. Planning, resources, and engineering. Excuse me? I mean, I know lockdown has taken its toll, but... Oops, typo. Yeah. don't know how to. Remy, we're in the voice chat in the Discord. The Etherite Plaza.
Second biggest nuclear power on Earth as it descends into chaos. What could possibly go wrong? I may not be the right guy to represent the department, ma'am. I'm not agreeing to anything moronically divine. Sounds like a good policy. I want to see my kid grow up. Me too.
Right, so I'm happy to...
Thinking of the guy for the job. Okay. Thank you.
Adam, are you wanting to heal?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to work out where we're at.
I'm on my way to the
I'm just kind of trying to...
I must withdraw from the workload.
Yay! More and more of us gathering. Oh, in the game. Oh, you want to come and say hi in the game? I'm in a place you most definitely can't get to at the moment, Remy. But let me, first of all, let me send you a free company invite. Yeah, well, I was going to say, why doesn't he walk to the scratching post? If I give him invite him to the free party. Oh, absolutely. Remy, I'm sending you an invite to the free party, and then you should have, once you've accepted it, you should have a teleport place called Mist, a State Hall free company. So once you've accepted, if you teleport there, that's where
we'll group together.
Okay, we have a full party.
Yep.
Shall we?
Timestone spending. Well.
Okay, I'll just stick out a ready check, and then people can say when they're ready. And then we shall know when. I'm also going to try and stick Twitch back into streamer mode if we can find out where on earth that is. Oh, it's just going crazy in the background.
Either Kieran or boyfriend. Whichever one can hear me.
Hello. What? I was listening, sorry.
Which do you think looks better? The headdress I've got on at the moment that has the little beaded thing coming down the right hand side.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on, let me get back to the TV.
Hello. Wait,
yeah.
Wait for Gav to be able to say. Yes, the beaded thing on the right hand side, which I think is cute. Or this one. Where's it gone? There it is.
Okay, we're only half ready. Let's see, we'll just keep trying until we get there.
Or the beaded thing on the other side.
First one.
The first one.
First one. Yeah,
I like it. I like it woven into the fringe.
Oh.
Thank you.
6 of 8 ready. Joining the Catboy way. Catboy's in all our flesh.
Teleporting, he's trying to do the ready check, but he can't yet.
Okay, fine. And Gav's not quite ready, but Gav can obviously tell us when he's ready. Oh no, Gav just always... Do you always just say you're not ready, don't you, Gav? Is that right?
Ordinarily, yes, but I'm actually not ready this time.
You're actually not ready. Okay, fine. Tell us when you're done with the coffee. I then just did another ready check to check with Harry, because... But if we're just waiting on you, you can just tell us... Oh, I hear the sounds of coffee.
That could also be the sound of me pouring Fanta.
Oh, Fanta. I was waiting to hear what that was going to be.
Ooh, which flavour of Fanta have you gone for?
I have orange. The classic.
Okay. Have you gone for the mystery green clearly apple flavour yet? Because it's actually quite nice.
No, I haven't. I just
Ooh, I was gonna buy a case of that and then get
the local Sainsbury's only stocks.
So, just to give a quick introduction to everyone who's joined us, because obviously we've had a lot of people who've joined us now, I have quickly muted all of the Catboys, but we have assembled a motley crew of Catboys. You'll be able to hear them again in a moment. We are going to run a series of raids called Alexander. So that's what we're going to do. That 8-player raids. There are 8 of us here, so we're not running it with any randoms. Literally everyone who is running it, bar one person, is in the chat with us. There's one person who's not in the voice chat, but is running it with us. So that is where we're at. Hey, Tifa. You'll just hear me saying, hopefully, we're going to run Alexander. So that is the plan. You're not going to hear motley Catboys reappearing in the chat again.
Yeah, I reckon you could probably just about walk with them with legs, but
Well, I can
not having,
catch feet with the bottom, I think.
not having hands would be really problematic.
Yeah, I think not having hands would be more problematic than not having legs.
Like, can I control the chainsaws?
Oh yeah, totally. They are your own appendages, and you can do with them as you will.
What was the question? I missed the question. Something about chainsaws.
Chainsaws for legs or chainsaws for arms?
Chainsaws for arms. I didn't think I could walk with chainsaws for legs.
Oh, she's different.
Yes, she is different.
What would happen if you accidentally
Here we go.
turn them on while you were trying to do something a bit untoward?
I would just have to get other people to do the untoward things for me.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm gonna have to think of a glamour involving this amazing chest piece armor.
I definitely thought you were going to go with a glamour involving chainsaws.
Maybe that should be the next character they add, some kind of chainsaw
chainsaws for arms.
chainsaw massacre class.
The next tier class is actually a guy with chainsaws for arms. He heals you by putting you out of your misery.
Ruben would so go for that.
Heal.
Yeah. Ruben would love that.
Yeah.
I said stand out the AoE, bitch!
I still love
We're
that
doing it.
goat
We're doing
ability that was posted. I think it was something like yeet, like the ability to fling a party member away from you.
Oh yeah, that was amazing. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Where have I put my tank stance?
And it like recovers like.
Can I remember this? There we go.
They die.
We are off. Here we go.
So
Fist to the
general
father. Here we
consensus
come.
was legs, just so I know.
Yeah.
General.
Perfect.
How are you going to balance on them? This is what I don't
You're gonna put
understand.
feet on the bottom.
Okay, but people can walk in heels. Like, why wouldn't you be able to walk with chainsaws?
So here's a question: are the chainsaws on all of the time? Because if you put like feet on the bottom of them, it's just going to tear those to shreds.
What?
Are they
I got
detachable
the impression
chainsaws?
that
I
they're
love it.
controllable through your own volition.
Yeah,
Okay.
of course. It's the same as like bending your fingers.
Well, then that's also how
You
one
bend your
would.
fingers, you can...
That's also how one would get up to nefarious things without any problems occurring.
But
You just
also,
turn them off.
You know, I would say that wheelchairs are far more prevalent than
This is true. This is true.
like replacement arm. It's like not being able to pick things up would be.
I see that logic. I see that logic. Rue says I wouldn't touch sensitive parts with chainsaws even if it turned off. I mean that's a risk averse approach. I understand that.
I mean, some people are into that, and I'm not here to kink shame, but it's not for me.
I mean I think
I think
chainsaws is a whole level of like actual self harm. Yeah.
Living this lockdown life on my own, it would be very difficult to find somebody else to perform certain actions. So.
This is true, and I guess what happens if you get? I'm now tearing my own idea to pieces. What happens if you get overexcited and then can't control yourself?
Exactly.
I mean that's an accident and a half.
I can't.
That is a trip to A&E.
And some. I mean like, Jesus.
Is
And
there
yet you
any,
still arguing hands with that, even with that thought process.
Rusty?
I mean I said I was just going to get someone else to do it. I didn't say I was going to risk it myself. I know with Scissorhands managed to manage.
Yeah, that's a reasonable point, actually. Although I suppose that explains why he was always looked so miserable.
We did have lots of cuts all over his face as well.
Yeah. But if the cuts are on his face, he must have cuts on his dick. That's not a good sign, really, is it?
An excellent point.
Yeah.
I might have actually lost it. But he had Winona. Well, for a very brief period, he had Winona Ryder to help him out.
To assist.
Until they were then forced to spend an entire lifetime apart.
Also, just the
Oh, we
whole.
need to stop attacking that
I mean,
shed.
I'm sorry to go there.
Yeah, once
but
it lands,
the
we'll
whole,
stop.
the whole wiping situation, very unpleasant.
This is true. I'm definitely willing to
just say
concede
that-
that argument.
About bringing the tone down, because I think the tone was lower before we started. That was a sensible comment in a sea of shite.
How did he get dressed?
So the chat has checked for us and can confirm that chainsaws are a fetish.
Really?
Oh god. That is
Really?
something I ever want to
I'm-
Google.
No, but I'm not surprised.
I mean,
Which one of you brave people watching Googled that?
the other Rue. Am I pronouncing it right when I say Rue?
Whatever you like. Rue, Row.
No.
Anything
No. The other Rue in the
Oh.
chat. There's a Rue in the chat as well.
Oh.
There are many Rues and Rows.
Just made life really complicated, haven't I, really?
Really
There
good.
was literally no. I just need a fucking tarnished Gordian shaft. That's all I. Well, no, I need 2 of the bastard.
It's the second time we've had a conversation about shafts today, isn't it, Will?
This is all I do on stream nowadays is talk about shafts.
I mean, it's one way to appeal to your audience, I guess.
Kieran, let us know when you're ready for stage number 2.
It's Peter that we've lost.
I know it's Peter we've lost on thingy. I will
As-
check with
as
him
a
as
head-
well.
As a heads up, Kieran,
Yes.
you can just skip all the cutscenes and watch it in New Game Plus, if that would be easier for you.
Fair enough. Is the next one Cuff of the Father?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, good to go.
Fist,
Yeah,
cuff,
I am-
arm, burden is how the first 2 sets go.
Okay, I'm gonna change because this isn't a glamour.
Just ready
plate,
checkers
this is
again,
just me testing out this armor, so I'm gonna change back. But I need to have this involved somewhere because it's cute.
You may be glad to hear, Catboys, that my response to all of this has been to pour myself more alcohol.
Fair.
What kind?
Fair response.
Okay, so we're gonna call the other Rue Reamt. Cool. Okay, that's gonna save confusion. Prosecco.
Ooh,
I'm drinking
She's
prosecco
classy.
tonight. It's the hot weather just makes me want prosecco.
fair enough. I
I
do
mean,
have a bottle somewhere,
Is
but
that any
it's
better?
not in the fridge, I don't think. So I will have to.
Slightly louder than before.
Slightly.
Sounds less muffled as well. Yeah, I'm on the PS4 headphones now into my phone.
Oh, it's sounding better. Are you ready now, Peter, for
I am, yes.
Cuff? Cuff of the Father.
Yep. Ready?
Addy's wrist.
It would be amazing if it was
I
called
was gonna
Wrist after
say
Fist.
I was going to say we've got a remarkable amount of time without a fisting related joke.
Oh, for God's sake.
Well, you tempted fate on that.
I walked straight back into that. Man.
Oh, and Tom who's watching on stream has just completed Same All. Congratulations, Tom.
Somal's such a great dungeon.
Yeah. And you get to go to Geranium Forelands? Is that the one you go up to after that? Oh, Churning Mists. You get to be in Churning Mists after, which is nice.
Fucking love Chunk.
I like Churning Mists. Yeah, Moogles. We like that area, it's pretty. It's just
Show me a good time, Kupo.
Noodle of the Dragons.
Is this just the mob one?
Yes it is.
Fine. Mobby mob. I don't know why I said mobby mob, but there we go.
Mop, mop, mop.
That sounds like Keith Lemon's mop, but that's another story.
Oh. I just felt my soul die a little bit, thanks.
I was going to say, was that you just being sick in your mouth a little bit?
It was an emotional boke, I'm not about it.
Tom has said harder, Kupo, harder in the chat, which is
Much worse.
one of the most disturbing things I think I've ever read.
That's an image I really didn't need.
You're welcome.
Ugh.
It's a Catboy image for you. Plus assorted
it-
friends of the Catboys.
It does come with the territory. This sort of shite.
I mean, we haven't got on to, you know, treating the good king like royalty yet, but we'll get there, I'm sure.
Oh my god, treating Moggle like royalty. Oh, there's a horrible, horrible thought. So, Moggle, yeah? He's royalty. Does he always have a posh wank?
I mean, I imagine he can afford to. But there again, does he have to have condoms that are summoned with crystals?
Does he have to have condoms that are summoned with crystals?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Point to come into the conversation.
I mean, like, I mean, that is certainly an interesting topic of choice. Happy Tuesday.
We,
I guess.
we're taking things to the next level on Catboy Tuesday this week.
I mean, it was certainly something else. Let me tell you.
We were talking about whether Moggle always has posh wanks because he's royalty. King Moggle.
Oh.
And then that's when
I
when
don't know,
Gav
I
brought
had
in
Moogly Woogly.
Moogly Woogly.
Yeah.
I mean, he does have his Moogly Woogly.
I mean, you could have his Moogly Moogly too if you wanted.
You guys all really brought the tone down. Started this stream talking about chocolate chips.
There was a tone. Oh.
I'm just gonna say, as Mark can
I
attest,
missed chocolate chips.
yeah, it was just as I came on, just before
Yeah.
8, there was talk about chocolate chips. Which as we
was
discussed the other
explaining
day, I
why I
think
had
is
a
like
bar of-
the best type of chocolate. Strangely
Oh,
and
yeah,
inexplicably.
I
We were saying the other day, weren't we, that it's like, by surface area, it's gotta be. Because you've got the most surface area for your money.
They're just
So
so
you get the
magically
most, like-
delicious.
Yeah.
Speaking of surface area, this is going to sound really
Okay.
strange. Did anybody see?
Where's
the
this one going?
video- Oh no, it's nothing bad. But did anybody see? I can't remember what her name is. I think it's like Online Kyaku or something. But basically, she's a drag queen that teaches math, and she
Okay.
released like a 60-second video of like pizzas. And oh, it was amazing. Hang on, let me see if I can find it. Where is she? She is amazing.
I definitely want to see
This
this.
already sounds incredible.
This
Online kind.
I'll put this in a streaming
Yeah.
chat for anyone who wants to be able to watch it. I will pop the link in there.
Where is the pizza video? Pizza. Are you streaming right now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I stream
Oh,
Catboys on
wow.
Tuesdays.
Wow, and they've had the privilege of having
Well,
Woogly Woogly.
well. So now I'm interested to ask you, Mark, because you viewed some of my stream earlier,
Yes.
which was also quite filthy. How
I
does this
would say-
compare?
I would say
I'm
it
I'm
was
down for
more
that.
kind of innuendo filth, whereas this evening we've definitely been
Out and out filth. Yeah.
Yeah.
We were streaming. I was streaming.
It
What
was
was-
definitely more like innuendo earlier.
I was streaming Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order earlier, and there was lots of talk about his shaft.
His lovely, lovely lightsaber shaft.
I mean, I'm not like the biggest
Okay,
Star Wars fan, but wasn't it like Order 69 that killed everybody?
No, it's Order 66.
Oh,
Yeah, same thing.
But we did manage to get a double ender today as well.
Oh my.
So he has new
Well, you
options
were lucky
available
boy
to
then.
him, does Cal.
Were you a lucky boy that had someone show you his dark side?
The person who was showing us the dark side, we nicknamed Karen, because she looked like a Karen for sure.
She was definitely a Karen.
Her official name is Ninth Sister, but we've decided they are in fact the 9 Karens instead of the 9 Sisters.
Well, some of them are brothers, though.
Oh, are they?
Yes, they're not.
Well, then they'll be Ken. Karen and
I know, a
Ken.
man can definitely be a Karen. Totally.
Yeah, sure. Karen's a state of mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
Karen is a state of mind. There we go. Some philosophy for you all tonight.
I mean, philosophy is probably not the right word.
Philosophy of the Cat Boys.
Karen is a state of mind. Yes, we should design.
There must be something like that on Redbubble. If not, then we need to make it.
Well, that's it. We've now got at least one of our sets of t-shirts for FanFest, haven't we? We've got Karen is a state of mind.
Amazing.
And now we've got our baseball jackets that Ruben's been plugging.
The varsity
I assume we
jackets.
will be wearing the Karen is a state of mind t-shirt underneath the varsity jacket.
Well, there are multiple days though, aren't there, as well? So we can
Yeah,
have
exactly.
different themes on different days.
I don't know, man.
I just thought we could have so many more different coloured t-shirts. Because when Catboys first started, and it was me, Ruben, and Gareth, one of the first things I did was go out and get us coloured t-shirts to match the doublets that Ruben made. And it was the sweetest thing. But now we're going to have to get 500,000 of those.
No, we're going to run out of colours. It's going to be like, we're going to have to start resorting to like, someone's going to be chocolate brown instead of whatever another brown is in Final Fantasy XIV.
Or, I can't remember who it was who mentioned, like, military uniforms.
Oh!
I don't know who mentioned those. Someone mentioned that as an idea.
That works really well with the lieutenants and the lance corporals and all that kind of stuff.
Although, if we show up at the XL in, like, army gear, it might cause a bit of a problem.
Especially in Northern Ireland.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, maybe don't do that.
Speaking from experience.
These men put their lives on the line and they've been waiting.
I'm good to go.
Excellent! Let's do another ready check. Ready for...
Ooh, what are you guys doing?
Arm? We're doing Alexander.
Ooh, which
Game's
one?
question, but whose television is that?
But that's my television. Mark is watching Madam Secretary.
Oh.
Hi, Mark.
Catboy, say hello, Mark. He's also playing Splatoon 2, which is my husband through and through. He loves a bit of Splatoon 2. Maximus, there's still no food up here for you. You can come up. Okay, you want to come up? Okay. Fine. If you want to come up, you can come up. You can be on stream. Everyone can see you. Or you can run away. Doggos.
Is he feeling shy all of a sudden, camera shy?
Well, he's done all of his posing for camera today already.
I saw.
Oh no, he looks so beautiful. He was a little shit on the way home. So he made up for his beauty.
So now we're going arm deep.
Yeah, we've done the fist, we've done the cuff, we're up to the arm of the father.
And then he becomes a burden.
Does the level of filth go up exponentially with the cat boys we have on chat? Is there a mathematical
totally.
formula?
There has to be.
It will reach a critical mass, though. There will be too many, and then,
Will the filth just collapse under the weight of its own?
yeah, it'll be like a black hole.
It's something,
Everyone loves the black hole.
it's something like 2, or whatever it might
Certainly
be.
what going risky.
It's something like 2 to the power of the number of Catboys. So the more Catboys there are, that makes it properly exponential.
My eyes just got stuck. I could roll them way too hard.
Yay, more maths.
We've had philosophy,
Yeah.
now we're moving on to maths.
Lesson time at the Catboy party.
We would be terrible teachers.
What was the Catboy lesson earlier?
Excuse me.
Wasn't there? What was the Catboy maths we had earlier? Something plus Catboy equals something. Was that? Oh no. That was something else. No, I'm
good
totally
time?
confusing myself. That was. I can't even remember what that was now. I think it was like gaze plus stream equals filth or something. We decided earlier.
We've proven that.
Yeah.
It was something like that.
So, are we like the Warriors of Filth? Just so I know. Because we should also get t-shirts with that on it.
Warriors of filthiness. I'm trying to work out what's. No, filth. Warriors of filth. You're right. That works better.
Yeah. We can get Kim Woodburn printed on the t-shirts, but with Makoto ears.
Why am I just randomly running into this electricity for no reason?
Here's this way.
I'm going the wrong way. Warriors of Smut, says Tom.
Oh,
That
okay.
Is this?
We
is
we
this
stand
Pepsi
that
Man?
suggestion. Yeah, this is Water Pepsi Man.
Oh, Pepsi Man.
I've not put like my tank stance on at all. I don't know whether you wanted me to.
I'm happy to, if you just want an off tank, I'm happy to main tank. It doesn't really,
Yeah, it works for me.
cool. I mean, I don't mind. I'm not precious at all. If you want to main tank at all, I'm happy for you to do so.
I mean, I stand on the same side as you anyway, just in case something untoward happens.
Yeah, I mean, that's sensible. And you could always do the other thing I do when I'm doing that is I kind of give it like 30 seconds to a minute and then I pop tank stance on with a boss, and that way you're not going to catch up and overtake me on aggro. But it means if I do get squished, you've got enough aggro that you take it immediately.
I don't think you have to worry on these ones.
Definitely
Maybe
not on these ones, yeah, but definitely for higher, if you get to higher end, that it would be useful for you to do that.
I never remember what names are. What's the bosses of this one?
This is Living Liquid, or Pepsi Man, as we like to call him.
Oh, Living Liquid. He's the one that turns into a fist, isn't he?
He is the one that turns into a fist.
Oh, well, alright then.
Oh, in fact, speaking of which, happening right now,
Yeah, he has literally just turned into his fist.
we've already gone in via the fist of the father, into the arm and the cuff.
Daddy's fist.
Yeah, Daddy's fist.
God.
Oh, damn it.
I've not been here over a while.
Oh shit, why am I stuck? Come on, come here and then I'll turn you around. There we go, let's turn you around, Daddy's fist. This is going pretty well though. This is this first batch of Alexander's is not causing us a huge amount of trouble. Liquid Limb? I didn't even know there was another one.
Yeah.
Been a while, huh? Everything's fine. Your family and Bilal and Shahzad are
I mean, Living Liquid's barely going to be Pepsi Man again at this rate.
I'm here with the President and the Secretary of State. They promised
Who's wiggling his fingers an awful lot?
Where Mrs.
Practicing to do the sunflower, I'm not about it, I think.
Wiggling his fingers for your pleasure.
Oh. Well, they do look mildly ribbed, so...
Listen to me. Stay with me. The good news is, there's an American unit heading to pick you up.
Peak Catboy tonight, everybody.
For sure.
Thomas said, get that rosebud tender. Oh my god. Tom, you're pushing it even further than we do. Lordy. Does this get away from each other? This tether?
There's a closed gas station 2¼ miles northeast.
Okay, well, that's what I did as well. There we go, we'll just do this. I've got him turned away-ish. I'm just surprised, it's not often that it would do that. It's doing it again on me. Targeting the main tank is just a bit... not what it would normally do. Oh, I think it just... did it just drag us towards each other or push us away or something? Because of... maybe that's what it is. No, opposites repel, don't they?
Yeah, opposites repelling magnets.
No, opposites attract.
No, they don't.
Opposites, no, you're right, yeah. But weren't you the same? Weren't you both clusters?
Oh, opposite... yeah, sorry, we were the same. That's where I've gone wrong. We were not opposites. We were...
So maybe you were supposed to be close together because you get flung apart?
maybe.
What are you saying about us not being good teachers?
That might be it.
I never said I was. I would never say that.
We've had Catboy Philosophy, we've had Catboy Maths, we're on to Catboy Physics, which appears to struggle alongside normal physics. Or at least my version of Catboy Physics, because I'm just arguing.
There's literally...
I mean, you're making the argument of opposites repelling,
Yeah.
which I suppose in some instances.
True, true. There are plenty of opposites who find each other repulsive, I'm sure.
Like Lorraine Kelly and the artist formerly known as Lorraine Kelly, I'd imagine they wouldn't go on.
Aha. My brother is obsessed with Lorraine Kelly. He properly loves
I love
her.
Lorraine Kelly.
Yeah, but obsessed with Lorraine Kelly or the actress who plays Lorraine Kelly, because those are two very different people.
I mean, here's a question. So here's a question. He's been in the audience when she did like an audience thing for a week, and so he's met her. Which Lorraine Kelly did he meet?
It
Did he
depends.
meet
If the
her
cameras are
during
rolling,
filming or were the cameras? Yeah,
yeah.
were the cameras on?
I don't know. I have to ask. I will ask him. I will ask him.
Okay.
Good to go.
He has a signed photo with her and stuff as well. Like properly loves her. He even when it's he's working, he comes home in the evening and he watches Lorraine Kelly on catch up.
Aw.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I think Gemma Collins is hilarious for comparison, but I also would not come home and watch Gemma Collins.
Mood.
Love
My
Gemma
favourite thing
Collins.
that Gemma
She's
Collins
so-
ever did was
Fall down the hole.
on Dancing on Ice.
Oh, see, that's a close second to me when she hosted the was it the music awards, and she turned around and fell down the trap hole. There was a trap door in the stage, and she stepped right into it and just stacked it. She went down like a sack of shit.
Oh my god.
So good.
Would you like to? This is the level to which my brother takes his love of Lorraine Kelly. He still watches her show when she's away on holiday and spends the entire time whinging about how, I don't know, whoever it is, Louise Redknapp or whatever, isn't as good as Lorraine Kelly.
I mean, what a hill to
Dedication.
die on.
That is really dedication.
He also got very excited when he discovered that one of my husband's best friends, his wife is a physiotherapist, and did Lorraine Kelly's physiotherapy after she fell. Did she fall from a horse? Is that what it was?
Yes, she fell from a horse.
And so my brother is a bit like, you know someone who touched Lorraine? And it's like, oh good god, Max? Not Max, Joey. Not my dog.
Oh wait, is this the same brother that likes croissants a bit too much?
That likes what a bit too much?
Croissants.
Oh, this is Croissant Friday, brother, yes.
Yeah. Because that's an incredible obsession, and I'm really pleased with it.
Right.
I did follow him on Twitter expressly for Croissant Friday.
He mostly does it on Instagram.
Amazing.
He does Instagram content where he... So I don't know what he's doing at the moment during lockdown because he, times are difficult for croissant eaters. But he normally every Friday he posts a video of him trying a different croissant from a different retailer or cafe or whatever, and he rates them out of 7.
From Tesco.
I don't think he has done a multi-pack from Tesco. I keep telling him he should. He won't.
Yeah, just stagger them out one per week and let's see how
So
long
can
they
he
last.
tell us where is the best croissant?
We can ask him. They're mostly in London, but I can ask him for you.
For sure.
He also has a
I'm gonna need
catchphrase: "Wakey, bakey, flaky."
Mhm.
But yeah, I will ask him where is the best croissant. He went to Paris for his birthday, and they filmed. He had like several weeks of content from Paris, of Parisian croissants.
Croissants.
Remy would like us to know that there's nothing wrong with croissants. # French Catboy.
Yeah, I know, but croissants in France are actually good, though, Remy. That's the thing.
We like your croissants. It's our croissants we don't like. I mean, Joey does mostly go to like bougie hipster type places.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, paying
I
£7
can't imagine
for a
anything
croissant.
worse.
I mean, he lives like in Hackney, so it. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll tell you what I really missed, and I know I shouldn't. Remember that cereal cafe?
Yeah, serial killers.
They had one in Birmingham for a little bit.
Ah.
There's one in Camden Market. And then there's a cereal bar in Camden Market. I remember it. There's one there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, people pay an obscene amount of money for cereal at those places. It's ridiculous. The place that I was disappointed that never made it to London was, for a while, I think it was some northern city, but I forget which. It was somewhere like Newcastle or something like that. Someone opened a crisp sarnie place.
Yes.
So for like £2, you could like choose your bread and choose which crisps you wanted in there.
Oh, such a good idea.
That would have been amazing.
I love crisp sandwiches.
Tom says the cereal bar in Birmingham was the best, so the cereal bar in Birmingham is
so
getting
good.
some love. Well, they do. These places do at least like they'll import like cereals that it's really difficult to get over here and stuff. And like you maybe you don't want an entire box of Lucky Charms because then you're just gonna go into a sugar coma. But you would quite like a bowl or something.
I mean, it isn't really the sort of place you'd go to have bran flakes, I suppose. So,
I would like 3 Weetabix, please.
Cereal shame me.
Just the Weetabix, nothing on them.
Would you like any sugar on that? No, thank you. Just the Weetabix. And some milk.
Weetabix and milk.
Skimmed
Yeah.
milk, please. Don't want to push the boat out.
Please, could everyone pass on these shafts?
I've already left, so yes.
Yeah, I've already left.
Ruben's desperate for some shafts.
Okay,
I'm
I
sure
now
I'm gonna
have
organise
I
it.
now have 3.
Oh, you still need another one.
4. Yeah. But we've now
That's
finished
annoying.
the Alexander, which I can get them in, because we're now on to the second set. It's okay. I'll eventually get it.
You will. You
By
will.
then
You'll get
my
there.
mod might be level 80.
You're gonna find some other piece of gear you like by then. That would be fate. Remy gave agreement, by the way, about French croissants being better.
Well, French mostly everything is better.
Tom said he mostly just doesn't like bread products. So,
Right, no, I'm done. No, leave.
how are you surviving in lockdown? I thought lockdown was just about eating all of the bread all of the time.
Yeah, basically you're supposed to eat an assorted, like, loaf of bread to yourself, sit there and weep. That's how lockdown works.
Mark and I so often. So go on, Mark.
I was going to say, I think the only form of bread that I've had during lockdown has been pizza dough.
That's
You're doing it right.
amazing.
By now.
Bread is amazing, though.
Mark and I so often buy a loaf of bread and so rarely get through all of it before it goes off. And now we're just like 2 loaves of bread a week. We're just like eating so much bread. We're just like bread.
I've got the same loaf of bread frozen in my freezer that I've had since the start of lockdown.
Who was it who said? Did someone say French food is better?
Yes.
Okay, there we go. Ruben, Remy would like to give you a hug for saying that French food is better.
It fucking is.
French food is amazing. I love French food so much.
Seriously, like when I was last in Paris, most of the money I spent was spent on food.
I agree. I think French food's lovely. I think it's wonderful.
Can we ask Remy's opinion on Mr. Kipling baked goods? Because I hear that they're not all that popular.
Is there a particular Mr. Kipling baked good that you're looking for opinions on, or?
Just generally. I mean,
Oh,
we're gonna.
there is one.
I imagine there is
I'm
one.
not gonna go near that because I will get eaten alive
It's
if
absolutely,
I'm heard recommending a French fancy.
it's absolutely my favourite. I love them to pieces.
Really?
Yeah,
French fancies, they're actually
Yeah.
the worst thing Mr. Kipling does.
that's so tasty.
Fucking brilliant. They're the softest thing Mr. Kipling does.
Remy says hashtag awkward.
Good.
Soft rarely equals good.
Sorry, has Remy come back to us?
He says hashtag awkward.
That's reasonable.
Remy's probably thinking I quite like the little mini Bramley apple pies or something, but
No, we have a French friend, and to say that she's not a fan of Mr. Kipling would be an understatement.
I'm imagining like a Mr. Kipling. That was a very Monty Python French accent for you there.
God, Bill!
Jesus Christ, William.
I've gone all Monty
It's
Python.
It's only been streaming for an hour. It's too early for you to be racist.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
You literally sound like the narrator from SpongeBob SquarePants.
So Remy says various things. He says Mr. Kipling's goods are a bit sickening, but now and then I indulge. Okay. He says he's been called a French fancy before, but he's not sure how to take that. He also says he loves the jam tarts. I mean, we all like a tart from time to time.
See, I'm the contrarian who likes a good lemon curd tart, though.
Oh, lemon curd in general. Oh.
Yeah.
No, I'm not about lemon.
Oh no, I can sit there and eat a slice of lemon though. I love lemon. Like I could happily eat a lemon the same way that I could eat an orange.
Do you know anybody who calls it lemon cheese?
No.
Lemon cheese.
Yeah, my
No.
brother calls it lemon cheese.
That's very confusing, but also wonderful. So
Hey Max.
Isn't it a different? Isn't it a different thing? Like
Cheese and curd. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheese
Yeah,
isn't
that's
cheese
how
the
I think with
way.
different foodstuffs.
Oh, but also curd is that type of curd is really not made. Yeah.
but it's the same. It's the same sort of thing as like bread rolls being called different things in different places.
True.
Like that's a whole other thing. Like our nearest town, they're called batches rather than rolls or cobs or
Yeah.
anything.
Yep.
The batch,
The
yeah.
Midlands is cobs. Midlands is cobs.
My
Oh, I don't know.
my
We're
region
Midlands and it's batches here.
my regional one is BAPs, but I'm like, to me a BAP is a very specific type of roll as opposed to just any roll. It's
See,
it's
to
like
me, a
it's
bat
very
would be
big
a
and it's very
large one with
flat.
Floury on the top.
Yeah, it's very
But
flat.
floury bat.
They're really good with bacon in them.
Floury bat.
Because it's not too bready to go with bacon.
But then a cob has to be crusty in order for it to be a cob.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Kieran, have you got Fist of the Sun?
Yep, ready to go.
Cool, okay.
Yeah, twink fist.
I'm
Twink fist, twink fist, twink fist.
I think my parents ran a pub in Stoke Golding, East Midlands area, and they
Yep.
had faggots in gravy and faggots in pombe.
Oh.
The actual meatball thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it was all the rage down there. Like, we never even heard of it up here, up in Blackpool. It's like, what?
Really?
Fist of the Sun.
I mean, wait, Stoke Golding?
Yes.
That's like a neighbouring village for us. We're in Fenny Drayton.
Yes, I remember
Like,
that name.
Yeah, we're like 2 villages over from it.
They ran the George and Dragon in Stoke Golding before it was taken over by a brewery.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, they were there. It's always going back 8 years now.
Ah.
Down there, and Market Harbour, I remember
Yeah.
that round there. Lovely area.
Small world.
It's a teeny tiny world. It's a teeny tiny world. I'm not actually singing It's a Small World because It's a Small World is the most disturbing ride the world has ever known.
It's
so boring.
I escaped it last time.
I don't
I've never
know.
done it.
My mum really loves it and we have to go on every time we go.
I'm so obsessed.
The thing that disturbs me is it's meant to celebrate diversity, but I'm going to tell you a fact that means you will never be able to unsee this when you're in It's a Small World. They all have the same face. Literally all they've done is change the skin tone. Every single one of them has the same face.
Oh,
And it's
Disney
the
and
most
racism, I am
unnerving.
shocked.
It's the most unnerving thing the world has ever known.
We are the Borg.
It's really disturbing. It's all these children with the same face staring at you, and they're all so
I
happy.
feel it's just called primary school. And this is why I taught secondary. No, thank you.
I much prefer primary level when I go into schools.
Oh no.
Secondary students still scare me, but primary students I just find cute.
No, I don't really like primary students. I like secondary students because if they sass you, you can sass them back. Whereas if you sass a primary kid back, it'll just cry. Yeah, but then you've got to deal with it if you're the adult, and I'm just not about that.
Reept has pitched in for us on It's a Small World and says the song is funny because you either hate it or love it. There aren't any people that have been on that ride that don't really care about the song. I mean, I think this is true.
Yeah.
It's very Marmite. There's no middle ground on that song.
Speaking of Marmite, I do love Marmite.
Marmite is amazing.
Yes.
Oh. Had Marmite and crumpets the other day, and it was the best
Oh.
thing I've done in so long.
I need to buy me some Marmite. That's going to get me through lockdown.
You see, now that would make me want bread.
Okay.
Oh.
Tom says Marmite is the devil. You're just wrong, Tom.
Oh, fucking shit.
Sorry, that's just an incorrect opinion.
No, that's incorrect, sorry.
Marmite and cheese. Oh, Marmite and cheddar is like god tier food.
Yes. Trick is if you go on, sorry.
Yeah, just thinking about it though, my mother doesn't do cheese or Marmite. She does neither. She does mozzarella and parmesan. She does no other sort of cheese.
She's missing out on all the joys of the world.
See, my mum doesn't eat cheese at all either. Like, at all. It's just strange.
And I love it. I don't know what it.
Yeah, that squished me a lot.
I forgot about that.
That was quite the
put a
tank
regen on
buster.
you, so-
Thank you. It was a tank buster and a half.
The trick is if you have toast, butter, Marmite, grated cheese, then put it in the grill. It's just
That does sound good.
it's a game changer, honestly. Oh, hello, Big Bum.
Is someone going to gorilla?
Oh, I'm a bird apparently.
Don't need to be a bird yet. I'm going to put it
I
over
know,
this way as well,
I-
just so let's pull
I
Twinkie Dinks
I
away.
accidentally stepped in the wrong thing.
Ooh, misses. Reamt says Marmite is terrible, give me dirt, I'd rather eat that.
I mean,
does-
that
where-
just
where
means
does-
more Marmite for us.
This
Where
is
does
true.
Remy stand on the Marmite
Yeah.
spectrum?
Remy hasn't responded, let's see. Remy likes curd. Remy said curd is yum yum yum. That's the latest we've heard from Remy.
Curd is yum, to be fair.
I really love lime curd.
Oh.
But it's very hard to get, so I typically... Here we go, now it's bird time. Anyone who wanted to bird. I typically have to make it myself when I need it.
Wait, you make lime curd?
Uh-huh. Curd is really easy to make.
Why Will is married?
Honestly, next level husband material making curd.
Well, so this is where it gets more next level. I make the curd to go in a meringue roulade. With raspberries, lime curd, and there's coconut in the meringue as well. And then, on occasion, I have also put tequila in the cream, and added mint, and made it like a tequila mojito.
I look a mojito.
You'll have the cocktail meringue cheesecake.
That's a lot of bombs.
Roulade, yeah. I mean, not right now. I mean, I wish.
Yeah, if you made a meringue right now, I think you would die.
I'm not about meringue.
Oh no, that was rubbish.
Remy stands on the no to Marmite side. He says passion fruit curd is amazing. Passion fruit curd does sound really good. I'll have to try making
That
that.
does sound
Oh
crap.
shit, that was me. Didn't notice the marker was on me.
Basically, curd's good for anything that's really sour. Because of the amount of sugar that you add, it keeps that tartness normally, but it offsets it. And because you put butter in curd, butter's what gives curd that richness. It's basically butter,
Keeps that bomb out.
butter, fruit juice, and sugar is what it is. And then you just need to stir it for long enough until it thickens. It's really, really easy. Really, really yummy. Oh, oh,
I'm gonna
oh.
have to start making
down.
desserts again.
I got it.
Thank you. Oh, oh. Yeah, I might start some lockdown dessert making. Uh-oh.
Oh, I died. Even with mitigation, I still died.
Oh my god, 4%. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh my god, it's close. It's close. Burp time.
I started with the whole making cookies thing, but then I realised it was just me. That was just a recipe for getting fat.
I keep meaning to make brownies, but I've not done that yet.
I would like to make some brownies. Actually.
I make brownies with white chocolate chips and raspberries.
I might make some blondies soon.
You might make blondies. Blondies are amazing. I love them with some blondies.
Oh, I love blondies.
Oh, this is doable now.
They make my heart so.
Got a tank there. Uh-oh, we've got an ad.
It's okay,
Oh
I
my
got
god, we're
both.
so close.
Oh no, the groper.
Reemt would like to ask a question while we're on food. Does butter belong between bread and Nutella? So if you're putting Nutella on bread, butter or no?
No.
Of course not.
Ooh, this is dividing people.
What kind of evil?
I don't eat Nutella, really, so I'm not the right person to ask.
Right, no, sorry, no, go. You're not allowed in the free company anymore.
Welcome.
Treachery.
My God, that was a ordeal.
Another question I know, butter question that I know gets hotly contested is butter. Do you put butter in your cheese on toast or not?
Yes.
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 No.
I used to be a yes, and then I married a husband who was a no, and I realised how much crispier it comes out, and it's so much better without butter. Butter just makes it soggy.
But it's butter, Marmite, and cheese. That's the rule.
I actually like to do, toast, cheese, and then I put salad cream on top of the cheese, and I spread it, and it goes like really caramelised-y under the grill.
Oh no.
It's amazing.
That's oh.
I love salad cream.
back to
We've
Hades.
discussed this on previous streams, possibly not on a Catboy stream, but definitely on the stream we've discussed this.
We have definitely had a conversation about salad cream.
I think
When you say conversation, do you mean intervention?
I
Sometimes
think
it does feel like he needs an intervention.
I only have one bottle at the moment, and I'm a bit scared because I need to stockpile some more salad cream, just in case.
So is that your most
No,
controversial?
they weren't actually going to stop making it. They said they were going to stop making it, and they were going to rename it Sandwich Cream, because it's mostly used in sandwiches. But that was just like a viral marketing campaign thing. It was a lie. They lied to us. Heinz lied to us.
I mean, it's not the worst lie we've been told. Let's be honest.
Over the break, I think.
Was that you, Adam?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Are we ready for gauntlets?
Yeah, go on then. So what's your most controversial food opinion then?
Mine.
Yeah.
Cooked fruit can get in the bin.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's
like
a risky
cooked
one. So
fruit.
not even a crumble.
No.
A poached pear.
Agree.
No.
Hard
No.
agree. All of it's wrong.
A tart
No
tatin.
cooked fruit. No. Cooked fruit, no.
Mark, please. When this is over, I would like to take you to a restaurant and have you sample that tart tatin.
No, because it will make me literally vomit in my mouth.
Oh, I want to know if your opinion will
But
change,
just
because
the-
it's the best
just
thing the
mere
world has
thought
ever
of the
known.
texture- The mere thought of the texture of cooked fruit in my mouth makes me feel good.
Okay, what about if it's cooked and then pureed?
That is different.
Is that still a
I'm
no? Or
open.
is
Like
that
a
No,
like a
that's
stewed
like-
apple or something.
Yeah, like stewed apple, that kind of thing, no. Yeah.
Okay.
But that basically is a
I-
cooked and pureed, more or less. You're just letting it break down naturally rather than literally pureeing it.
I'm okay with jam, for example, which is
Gareth.
technically a cooked fruit. Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
Gareth, who likes jam but doesn't like jam. as far as
Did I tell you
understand.
guys that we got together with a fair few of us at Cheer, and I managed to convince them all to post him jam-themed gifts for his birthday with no names on them? So he had a series of jam-based gifts arrive at his front door, and it caused a lot of confusion. It's great. I think my favourite one was, yeah. So there was my favourite one was a jam shower gel and a sponge shaped like a piece of toast.
Amazing.
Honestly, it was wonderful.
Does this mean this presumably also means you wouldn't have a baked apple?
No.
Oh, baked apple's one of the best desserts. Oh,
But I just
Like
think
after
apple
Sunday
crumble,
lunch.
like, my heart sings for apple crumble.
apple strudel.
Oh,
There's just something about the texture of cooked fruit, and cooked apple in particular, that really just is a big no.
I'm the opposite. I can't do raw apple or raw. What can I do? I can do pears in a can, but beyond
no,
that,
I
I
don't.
can't do it.
see, I think the one that I didn't think was weird until recently, but Ruben highlighted the fact that he thinks it is weird. Is well, there's two. There's I prefer one-sided toast to two-sided toast because
What is two-sided toast?
contrasting text. So
Two-sided toast is toast.
What's one-sided
that way.
toast then?
So
you
there's like
put it on
You're
one
just
side
cooking it on one side.
Oh, you like
just-
do it
just
under the
toasting it on
grill,
one side.
so
Yeah.
only get one side done.
Right.
Yeah.
Toasted
Sorry,
topside.
guys, I'm lovingly do.
Yeah.
I keep listening to you guys, and then I keep dying, and then it makes me very mad.
Oh, sorry, Pumpkin.
Sorry.
Love
No,
you.
it's fine. It's just what I get for not playing Final Fantasy, I guess. But, yeah. No, I'm sorry. Bye.
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 And the second one being kiwi fruit.
I love kiwi fruit.
I didn't realise that. I thought it was weird that other people cut the tops off and then ate them with a spoon, because I just eat them.
Including the furry skin?
Yeah.
Wow.
This is what I said.
I didn't think that was that weird.
Hold on. People scoop out the inside with a spoon. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, people do it like a boiled egg.
Yeah, that's weird to me. I'd rather just bite the thing. It's fruit. It's fine.
So you know you're a biter then. That's
That was an unexpected twist.
Kieran,
Yeah.
moving on swiftly, are you ready for whatever it is we're up to? I can't even remember.
Cuff of the Sun. Yes.
Okay, let's...
we're down a member. We're down a member.
Yeah, we are down a member.
Not that's going to make a difference.
But it's a... one healer when we're 7. We should get one quite quickly, because we're an otherwise full party. Oh, unless was Harry healing?
Okay, well, I'll let the secretary know. Thank you so much for your...
Oh, Harry's gone. Okay.
No, Harry was DPS. Okay, so we're now down 2.
Okay.
I mean, in theory, I can heal, but I can't
No, that's fine.
promise that it's going to be good.
We're still 6 of us. The queue shouldn't be that long. There's 6 of us. We should get prioritised somewhat. I still haven't. I still need to work out my controversial food opinion. Do I?
I mean, yours is probably the salad cream one, because grilling salad cream is weird.
Yeah, you always put salad cream on something which is already grilled. I didn't even hear that one, and that is weird.
You never. Have you heard that?
Just your obsession with salad cream in general. Like, I like it, but not. I don't think I've ever known anybody to enjoy salad cream to the level that you enjoy.
One of my favourite work from home lunches is to cook some pasta and then just put salad cream and grated cheese on it.
That is one ingredient less than it needs.
Sometimes I put.
Yeah.
Sometimes I chop up frankfurters and put it in there as well.
Somehow that's worse.
And the reason I have frankfurters is because we keep them in for the dogs. So I like steal some of that.
See, you deprive your dogs their frankfurters for pasta.
Yes.
Fair.
I mean, they're starving.
Treat them
They
as second-class
I mean,
citizens,
they're
like
always telling me that they're starving. Whenever they look at me, they're like, "You're starving."
Feed me.
You're starving.
I ate 10 minutes ago. Can I have more?
Oh my god! At the moment, we've been buying these new treats, and we've been calling them doggy crack. Because seriously, if we go anywhere near the kitchen, Delta is like over, and she's like up on her hind legs at the place in the kitchen where they are. And then she like looks at you, and she's like, "Oh my god, it's time for another one." It's like, "No, Delta, you had one 3 seconds ago. You're not having another one." She gets so excited. Mind you, Delta gets excited about everything in general ever, anyway.
Are there any controversial food opinions in the chat? Curious.
Yeah, controversial food opinions are welcomed. I mean, my controversial food opinion mostly is like fish, no.
Oh yeah,
Well,
honestly,
no,
that's
I'm
not
with
really
you.
controversial.
Although I do eat some fish now. I used to not eat any fish at all.
Like,
A lot of fish just makes me actually
Yeah.
makes me sick, so I don't eat it.
Oh, the other one that
can't
people don't
stand it.
understand of mine is that
Which
I...
isn't so much an opinion as it is a health issue.
Okay, okay. I like to call olives evil grapes.
I hate olives.
Because they
I
are,
love olives.
and they taste so strong that they infect everything that they've been in. So, like, I won't... If a salad has had olives in it, I just won't eat the salad at all. Because even if you pick the olives out, it still tastes of olives.
No, I'm not that bad. I will just eat around the olives, but I don't like the olives themselves.
Tom wants to know if cutting a burger up with cutlery is a controversial food opinion.
No.
Yes, incorrect.
I mean, it depends how the burger's served. If you're having a naked burger, then yes, it's fine. But like,
Well, that makes
if it's
sense,
in a
but
bun,
that's not really a. That's just.
if it's in a bun, you should eat it. You should pick it
That's
up
not-
and eat it. Yeah.
A naked
It
burger.
depends whether you take it to the level of taking your own cutlery to McDonald's.
Tom, do you take your own cutlery to McDonald's? Is what we would like to know to make an assessment on this properly.
I mean, that's extreme. And also, I'm going to call bullshit on naked burgers. Not a
Oh
burger.
yeah, naked burgers are not a thing. No, it's just.
It's meat.
It's a thing, but
It's
they're
meat.
not
It's meat
burgers,
with
they're
fucking
just
salad
meat.
on it. That's
Okay.
not a burger.
Tom, I'll fine. Tom,
Stop. What these restaurants need to stop with the naked thing. A naked burrito ain't a fucking burrito. A naked
It's
burger
just
is
a bowl
not
of
a
meat.
burger. Stop being such pretentious cunts. You don't need to be. Give us the bread, give us the wraps, you twats. For God's sake.
Isn't a naked burrito with mince?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah, it's just
some
a
rice
meat
in a bowl.
It's like they've made silicone cutlery but didn't make it properly.
This literally sounds the same as your "give me the gluten" story, Ruben, and it makes me so happy.
Oh no, the give me a gluten story was not me ranting. That's why it was so funny.
I've got a fish
Ah.
story. I've got a fish
No,
story.
thank you.
Last one. No. This will put you on fish even more. At my work canteen, I actually had fish and chips on a Friday once, and felt something sharp as I swallowed. And realised, there was a bone in that. Never mind. 2 days later, realised I'd grazed my tonsils and had tonsillitis very badly. I thought I had a bone stuck in my tonsil.
oh,
That's grim.
It was horrible. I actually almost passed out in the walking centre, just waiting because all of a sudden my body temperature just shot up. Thinking, I don't feel it.
Oh, that does really sound.
It was horrible. I didn't touch fish for about 3 months. I couldn't do it.
I don't blame you. Good news.
I was put off hoisin sauce for a long time for a very similar reason.
Mhm.
But hoisin sauce doesn't have bones in
How
it.
did hoisin sauce get lodged in your tonsils?
I know, but I had no.
Was it the duck that got lodged in your tonsils?
No, I had
An entire duck.
Just quacking. You just open your mouth and go quack, quack.
No, I had a very, very serious throat infection, which made a lot of foods, the smell of a lot of foods, start to really turn my stomach. But for some reason, my mum was like doing like duck wraps with hoisin sauce, and the smell of the hoisin sauce just pushed me over the edge, and I couldn't eat it for the longest time afterwards because just the mere smell of it.
Okay.
PTSD.
Let's. I think let's
I'm
move.
okay with it. I'm fine with it now.
Moving away from
Traumatic
foods that,
sauce disorder.
that made us feel, because that is a. So good news from Tom. He doesn't take cutlery to McDonald's. He would like to clarify this for us. We have another controversial food opinion from Reent, which is putting sugar on kale. How do we feel about putting sugar on kale?
I don't even eat kale.
What's the logic behind it? Why?
Yeah.
Logo Reent, you've had the question. Let us know your response.
Is
Is
it
it
like putting
tasting,
sugar
texture,
on
or-
Weetabix?
I feel like this is a new Catboy segment. Come along with your controversial food opinions and we'll judge them for you.
Cooking badly with cat boys.
It takes the edge off, he says.
The edge.
If your food has an edge problem,
Yeah.
Fucking absent.
Like, surely if you're eating kale, you're eating it for its healthy property. And just covering it in sugar is just negating that entirely.
I'm just gonna say I'm so gonna have to rewatch this entire stream tomorrow to work out what things I can clip, and it's not fucking absinthe. It just has to be a clip that we can just play endlessly as a highlight.
Genuinely crying. Oh god.
So we've now had our Twinkie fist. We're now at the Twinkie cuff. And we're gonna see how we get on with this.
Oh dear.
I think this is the most I've ever laughed on a Catboy Tuesday.
I think it's a good one to join, didn't I?
Wait a minute, did we do this one?
No, this is we didn't do this one. You're just thinking because it starts with a couple of mobs. You're just thinking of it. This is the mobby
Oh,
one.
it's like the father one.
Yeah,
the same.
and it starts with that like the thing swishing round. It
Yeah,
does
once
look.
you get
It looks
past
similar.
It's very difficult to tell the difference between Daddy's wrist and
Twinkies.
I mean, I'd imagine one's narrower, hopefully.
Yeah, but once you take it, you know, once you, yeah.
We all knew where you were going.
Yeah.
Oh, it's this one. Okay, I know which one this
Oh,
is.
okay, yeah, it's the.
Yeah.
Remy says he doesn't like kale.
I'm not
I was
sure
gonna say that.
controversial though.
Yeah, it's not controversial, Remy.
No, I think he was just responding. He was just responding to the word kale. I think in general.
Have you considered putting sugar on it? Because I hear that helps sometimes.
Takes the edge off.
And Reemt is very glad.
Are we now just bullying your viewers?
No, he's fine. Reemt says he's really happy that he was the cause of hilarity. I think he's really enjoyed the hysterical laughter.
I think wherever you are owed a beer on behalf of us at some point.
Oh, totally.
Stroke wine, stroke other alcoholic products.
Like absinthe.
Absinthe.
Reemt, I don't know where in the world you are, but if you're ever in one of those bars where they have an app and I would be able to order and send you an alcoholic beverage to a table number, just let me know. And it will be there.
As long as it's not Wetherspoons, we don't indulge in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not paying for you to have a drink in Wetherspoons. Sorry.
I have no idea what's going on now.
In general or in the game?
Anywhere.
I mean, mood. This is just the way of the world, isn't it? Just not having any idea what's going on anywhere anymore. This one's a bit of a brawler. I'm like 2/3 of the way through a bottle of Prosecco, so I'm finding this all really hilarious.
So does Mark, not Catboy Mark, husband Mark, does he have any controversial food opinions? Aside from being wrong about like butter and cheese on toast, because that's just incorrect.
Okay, fine. Let me just ask, husband, do you have any controversial food opinions?
No, all my food opinions are correct.
He says all of his food opinions are correct.
I love the confidence.
I mean, that's just what being an MP's about, is just like
Yeah.
holding your...
Spoken like a true politician.
Yeah, for sure. I think some things are good and some things are bad, but the things that I like are good.
Brawler down.
I'm going to try and... Can I think of a controversial food opinion of his? Not
I
really,
can't even
he's
think of
very...
any controversial food opinions for myself.
No. Mark is pretty like, he'll pretty much eat many things.
I mean, he's eating my cooking, so...
That was a really lovely mushroom risotto, though.
New potatoes are sick and wrong.
He says new potatoes are sick and wrong. I don't think that's that controversial, though. I think they're the dullest of all of the potatoes.
But a good Jersey Royal boiled with some butter.
Oh,
No, no, it's still dull.
I still can't quite get behind Richard's disdain for cooked mushrooms.
No, mushrooms entirely is Richard's thing.
No, he'll eat raw mushrooms. He'll eat them in like a salad.
Raw mushrooms.
Just no
Yeah,
cooked
that's raw
mushrooms.
mushrooms.
Fucking weirder.
Yeah, he says it's a
That's what I mean.
textural thing. He says he doesn't like the texture when they're cooked. And the smell of them while they're cooking he doesn't like.
Hang on. So, I mean, he eats them raw.
Yeah, he'll eat them like in a salad or something, he'll have them.
Yeah. Oh, I love a raw mushroom.
Who has mushrooms in
me.
a salad?
Weird
I
people.
do.
Mushrooms in a salad is
Weird
fine.
people have mushrooms in a salad. And 2 of them apparently on chat with us. Tom says he has sausage and bacon on wraps instead of sandwiches. Is that controversial?
Oh,
Yeah, you can use a wrap like interchangeably with anything, in my opinion.
Yeah,
so
I
he's
think it
right.
depends what you
Yeah,
do with
like a
it.
breakfast. Like a
I mean,
breakfast.
Yeah, if you then like like we had them the other day, and they were then like put in a pan and like toasted on either side with a bit of cheese as well. That was really yummy. I wouldn't just like wrap them in like a tortilla like I would a fajita. That to me would feel a bit odd.
But Gav, you know, Gareth feels just as strongly about mushrooms as Richard.
Yeah.
I know, but I can chastise him over the jam thing. So it's just too much ammo for one person. I have to block it out.
Richard got very angry at me the other day for describing mushroom risotto as being positively orgasmic.
I mean,
He didn't like that.
That is reasonable.
It is.
But the thing is, I hadn't realised how opposed he was until the New Year's party, and like, wasn't it?
Oh, and he's picking them off the
toasted with
pizzas,
mushroom?
like gently picking them off and looking really disgusted at every single one. Yeah.
And quite a lot of the pizzas I ordered had mushroom on.
I mean, lots of pizzas do have mushroom on.
It's quite a common pizza.
I can see it must be quite the burden for him to bear as a lover of pizza, but a hater of mushrooms.
I did, however. I'm pretty sure I would not have ordered any pizzas that had pineapple on them.
That's wrong.
That is heinous. Absolutely
No,
heinous.
I am a pro pineapple on pizza.
Tom says Richard is so dramatic. Ha ha ha. I think you're missing the word melodramatic is probably what I would say. Love him dearly, but yeah. He loves to bring the drama, and it's amazing. Properly plays up to it.
Okay, but gherkins on pizza is definitely the way forward.
I'm really interested by this.
Okay,
I need to try them.
I wasn't sure about this, but then I tried the Domino's cheeseburger pizza that they had temporarily, and I was sold.
There's a Domino's cheeseburger pizza.
There's not at the moment. Obviously, they're running a reduced menu, but it was like one of their specials for a while, and it tasted exactly like cheeseburger, and it was amazing.
Although, is it? And Mark already knows this, so apologies to you, Mark, for having to rehear this. Is it sad that I think the most joyous moment I've experienced in lockdown was the moment when I realised that they've reintroduced the Meteor Pizza at my local Domino's? I swear I nearly cried tears of joy.
No, when I discovered that out of the two, there's two Domino's near us, one of which does not do the Meteor, and one of which did reintroduce the Meteor. You can guess which one we've been ordering from. Since.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I just don't understand. I didn't understand what was the problem with the Meteor. Like,
great.
See, my Domino's pizza of choice is the New Yorker. I'm very disappointed that our Domino's does not have.
I used to love the New Yorker.
It's my favourite, and it's not there.
Mine is pretty much back at full menu, which is great. But I just didn't understand.
Double pepperoni, double mushroom.
Oh, that sounds amazing. Except for the olives. I just didn't understand when like they put the reduced menu in and they were like, due to social distancing we have to have a reduced menu, and I was like, why does that mean you can't put a meatball on a pizza? I was just intrigued, like, what can't you socially distance with a meatball?
Just meatballs are not available.
It might have been a supply issue that they were just saying was social distancing for simplicity's sake. That's possible.
They were probably also just simplifying. It probably was partly also about simplifying the kitchen layout so that they didn't.
It might have been a kitchen layout thing that I can understand. I was just like, it just struck me as really odd. I was like, why is this the one that you can't make?
On this subject, since we're talking about pizza delivery places, is Domino's the consensus as the favourite one, or do other people like Pizza Hut or the other one?
Papa John's. Is that what you're referring to as the other
Papa John's is okay. However, their garlic and herb dip is inferior.
Also, the company and ex-CEO are quite racist, so.
Papa John's I find to be about 90% grease. Certainly my local Papa John's, it's like the greasiest pizza I've ever had.
See, I'm Team Pizza Go-Go. That's my jam.
Oh,
the Pizza Go-Go.
When I lived in Bristol.
Oh,
I don't
so
think I've
good.
ever had a Pizza Go-Go pizza.
I've never even heard of Pizza Go-Go. I'm up north.
They're such affordable and good pizza.
Tell us in the chat, which pizza company do you go for as well? Do chip in.
I like their bases are girthy, and that makes
Girthy?
No comment.
Yeah.
What you mean, like a real deep pan?
Yeah, properly.
I go for the thinnest pizza I possibly can do. I don't want any of this carby crust.
Amateur.
Oh no, I'm pro carb.
But I just feel like
really, really thick crust.
I just feel with that crust, I end up eating fewer slices of pizza, which means I'm missing out on more toppings.
You're missing out on cheese.
I'm missing out on toppings and cheese. Tom likes
Yeah,
Pizza Hut.
If you order double cheese,
I do
Yeah,
enjoy
true,
Pizza
but-
Hut and Domino's, depending on my mood. If I go to a Domino's, I do like the Italian base. It's like a happy medium between their normal base and the thin and crispy base.
I go for the thin and crispy base from Domino's.
I'm a really, 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 really basic person, and I'm happy with cheese, not a pizza. Just give me the cheese. I don't care.
I mean, cheese is a wonderful thing.
As in opposition to that, I think the biggest loss for Domino's has been the loss of Double Decadent. When they removed that from their menus,
Double
I was
Decadent.
infinitely sad.
Yeah,
I don't think I ever had a double decker pizza.
Oh my god, you
I
missed
had some
out
Double
on the
Decadents.
best fucking.
It was amazing.
Oh. Did you know what the Double Decadence was?
Yeah, it's like 2 layers, isn't it? With like a
2 really thin pizza bases. So 2 of the thin and crispy pizza bases with a cheese and herb sauce in between the 2 bases.
oh, that's
Oh my god.
When they
I
stopped doing that,
feel
I was
like,
so
I feel
sad.
like that would just give me a stomachache.
It did give me stomach aches, but I didn't know I was lactose intolerant at the time.
Surprisingly, there is a petition on change.com to bring it back.
Oh, let's all
Oh,
go
link
sign
it,
that.
Link it.
I really loved when I went to Poland as a teenager, and I've never understood why this isn't a thing outside Poland. But they had at that Pizza Hut in Poland, they had garlic bread with cheese and pepperoni on top, and it was amazing.
Ah, no.
Literally a garlic pepperoni pizza, which actually sounds great to me.
It was really good. Well, but it's got that crisp that you get to garlic bread. It was kind of crispy and crunchy as well.
Yeah, my local pizza place when I was in Birmingham had it. It was the best thing.
Stop it, Will. You're seducing me.
Should I have a look? I wonder if you order on Pizza Hut if you can just like randomly add pepperoni, because you can like randomly add anything when you order online nowadays. Pretty much do what you want. I love that you can pretty much remove any ingredient. You could be like, yeah, I want the pizza, but I don't want a base.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm about to voice a very controversial opinion, but I really can't stand garlic bread.
What?
No, it's like from Domino's. It's like one of only 2 sides I can actually eat because everything's
Oh.
got frigging meat.
I don't like the Domino's garlic bread. I find it quite stodgy.
Well, it is
No,
kind of.
I don't like garlic bread.
I prefer the Pizza
Mark.
Hut style garlic bread.
You
Sorry.
don't like the food of our generation.
No, I really don't.
Man,
My
I'm
God.
fine.
But avocado toast.
No, that's the generation below us.
Go-
Avocado toast.
Going back to some of the weird things I occasionally do for work from home lunches, I have been known to just have one of those garlic bread baguettes with ketchup to dip it in for lunch.
Oh, no, I can't stand ketchup.
But that seems like such a lot of effort because it's like half an hour in the oven or something when you want to eat something.
Oh no,
else.
from chilled it's like 15 minutes, including the oven heating up from chilled.
Yeah,
And,
like
and normally
garlic,
it'll be like we bought some filled pasta. I'm like, we've not got round to eating it. I'm like, this is probably gonna go off if I don't just eat it. So I'll just do that.
It's nice and cheap as well.
Oh yeah, it's a cheap lunch.
Decent price. Yeah.
That's a solid life choice.
As I say, it's normally intended to go with like a tortellini or something, but
I don't know, like,
It's the same thing though, because otherwise you'd probably have garlic bread.
Again, or it's going to get
It's something you've got to eat
thrown at your
together.
car. Are we clear?
well, as I say, it's at lunchtime. It's like the garlic breath is long gone by the time you get home. You brush your teeth and stuff, and it'll be fine. But also garlic is the finest thing the world has ever known.
totally. It's good for your heart.
It's like up there with salad cream. That is
We're
me
doing
trolling
so
all
well.
of you with my salad cream opinions.
In my free company on Moogle, there's a gentleman who is actually allergic to garlic. I don't know how he lives.
Oof.
No idea.
I feel so sorry for him.
It's a fate worse than death.
I did recently see, as much as I love garlic, I did recently see someone, I think it was on Twitter, who was talking about cooking they'd done. They were cooking for a loved one, and they didn't understand the difference between a clove and a bulb.
Oh no! Oh,
Yeah.
No,
oh.
thank you.
Yeah.
But their heart will be amazingly healthy.
Unless they're a vampire or something, then they're dead.
Well, if they're a vampire, they're dead anyway, aren't they?
Well, technically, I suppose.
Yes, true.
Even more dead. Deadest of the
They're
dead.
like,
They'll no longer be corporeal, they'll be dissolved or whatever. Whatever happens, I don't know.
The divide and conquer one, isn't it?
Tom says, bless them, they tried. This is the one with the boss with the spikes, isn't it?
Which way are you going? Left.
I'm going
Okay,
beta, yeah.
I'm going alpha. First time for everything.
Ah. I am the alpha
Wait,
in my
is-
household, so, you know, I had to mix things up a bit.
Totally. That's
Totally
the
not that way. Why has someone just said BDSM Makote Daddy?
I have no idea.
Is that a me? Which Makote, which one of us could that be at?
You're wearing less than me.
I've got like a harnessy thing on.
So once again in alpha.
Oh, I forgot which this one is.
I'm still in beta, aren't I? Oh, flesh wound. Nin. Yeah, it's me.
It's the res mage as well.
If they want us to know they can do it again anytime they choose. Service was a warning.
Although, oh,
Oh, you're gonna get red.
both good.
Oh.
Aww. Although you're not a Makote, so that it feels like it's like...
Are most of us Makote?
Yes, but the other person you posted in the chat is not a Makote.
Uh-huh.
What are you wearing at the moment, Ruben? I'm trying to see where
Token
you...
vanilla height.
I'm wearing the Skaven pending gear.
I do like this. I mean, I like most of that fending gear. The Skaven, the Shire, it all looks quite nice. The ironworks.
Hello, boys.
I don't like the fact
Hello.
that it's blue.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
How are you, my love?
I was just listening to all you guys through the stream, the Twitch of Will, but I thought I might as well just join in because I'm just reacting on my own.
This must be Remy, I assume.
Hi.
Hi, Remy.
Hello!
What gave it away? Is it this confrontation? See, I can do that because I'm French, unlike Will.
I know. I did full on proper Monty Python for you.
You went full
I
40 towers.
screamed.
It was genuine mother as a hamster and
Yeah,
father's
I
elderberry
farted in your general direction, etc., etc.
It was good, actually. It was not bad.
It was
The only
properly
character-
doing a Monty Python one. I'm like, that's all I was trying to do.
Well, at least it's not the usual listen to me now because what was it again? Listen very carefully because I shall say this only once or something like that. From
From LOLO.
Mm,
Hello, hello.
But the point in LOLO is that they are all awful.
yes.
They are deliberately
But if
awful.
you knew the amount of people that used to run these jokes past me for the first year I moved in England, oh god.
And the one thing
I
that
get it.
the one thing that people never get in LOLO is that the police officer, the member of the gendarme, is
Yeah.
is an English spy, and that's why his accent is so dodgy, because he's not French. That's why his like goes good morning, because he's not French. That's meant to be the.
Mooney.
Oh, I've been taken. With Ruben, you have no tank.
Yeah.
First time for everything.
Bless you that you think.
Hello.
Hello. Everyone's appearing.
Oh, this is the best day ever.
That was loud.
Yeah.
You are live on stream. Please be as filthy as possible because that would pretty much keep up the way that we've been heading.
What, I'm talking about pineapple and gherkins?
Oh, there was some proper filth on this stream.
Yeah, there was.
Oh, I read something about rosebud on the chat. Not sure what that was. Is
We-
it type of flower in England?
I mean,
I'm joking. I'm joking. I was like, oh, come on.
We've been doing Alexander James, which explains the talk of rosebuds after talk of many.
Of being wrist deep in daddy.
I'm deep in sun now.
Okay.
How are you?
Yeah. Yeah.
He also led the first environmental.
I think I need a drink.
It will make everything.
Oh, I do apologise.
Jason is trying to bulk up for football.
Oh, you also missed the sugared kale debacle.
Oh. That's
It's not
awful.
fucking absinthe.
Can we not? I don't think I can go through life. Oh.
I hope I'm gonna get commend for my BDSM outfit.
Squeeze me?
Oh, no commend! Surely, if ever there were a time you deserved a commend.
Recommendation.
No. No one ever recommends Naughty Banjo.
I remember the one time at my parents' old pub when my mum was disabled by absinthe. She was completely, utterly disabled by it. She was a giggling wreck. Had to roll up the stairs. She was just absolutely annihilated off it.
It is a dangerous, dangerous thing as absinthe.
Oh.
I mean, that's the
Equally
fun.
as dangerous as kale, though.
Kale, not even once.
Kale's the hard
No.
stuff.
There's nothing like a kale hangover.
Oh gosh, it's a whole new
Oh
level,
my
isn't it?
god.
We love you, Reams. This is because we love you. It's just in jest.
Oh god, what do I do now?
Are you playing 14?
Yeah, I've just completed all the quests that were on the screen, so I'm just not sure where I'm going or what I'm doing.
In
There
the
must
top
be-
left, yeah,
This
the
is
top
for
left
us, don't
will tell
worry.
you the next main scenario quest. that you
Well,
got.
that's it. It doesn't point me in any direction.
If you click on it, and then there should be an option to show you where it is on the map.
No. It says. So, what's that? Taking what they're giving. Okay. Oh wait, journal. Let's go in the journal. Yeah, the journal is empty. There's nothing.
Yeah, it's because you won't have picked up the quests.
Oh shit. Okay.
So because you're kind of like between two different MSQ quests, probably.
Oh, found it. It's the exclamation mark that is shining, isn't it?
Yes, there's a different, slightly different icon.
Yeah. Thank you. Who is it?
Mark.
It's. Hi, Mark. Thank you for that.
What level MSQ is that you're up to now, Remy?
What? What?
What level? What level is that MSQ?
What's MSQ?
Main scenario quest.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Well, I'm level 11. Is that what you're asking?
Ish.
Yes, you're level 11. But when you accept the quest itself will have like a level. And it
Oh,
will show you
gotcha.
that level.
Okay.
It will show you that level in the journal as well.
Perfect.
So
Can
you
tell
may
I'm
you
new
may
at
be a
this?
higher level than the quest itself is.
Right. The level of the quest says level 10, which is
Okay.
below my level currently.
So you're ahead of where you need to be. So at some points you may get to a point where the next main scenario quest is a higher level than you are, and so it won't let you accept it until you've leveled up your character.
Yeah, you have to be at least that level to do it.
I've been spending the last hour listening to you guys whilst doing loads of like side quests. Because once I left your residence, there were loads of windmills and loads of mini quests to do around.
Oh, it let you back out into Limsa?
The world.
Into
Yeah.
Lenosia? Oh, that's
There
interesting.
were loads of like fedoras and stuff.
Well, yeah, because you can go to any of the cities, can't you? Because you can start in any of the cities.
Yeah, but it's just this interesting thing we
yeah.
were trying to work out because Remy's not been to Limsey yet, so hasn't unlocked Mist, but can get into Mist. It's just
Yeah,
interesting.
but if you can aetheryte somewhere, then you can walk there, can't you? I suppose.
So you're in the area that I started in, Remy, with all the windmills and stuff.
Oh, is that where you started?
Yeah. I started the city that's near there.
Same.
Because
Yeah,
of the class I chose, I started at that city instead of the desert one that you've been at.
Gotcha. Okay.
Gav, I believe it is you that we are.
Oh
Let
yeah,
us know when you're
I
ready.
just did my famous thing.
Oh, you did your famous
I'm ready,
thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Burden of the Sun. Here we go. We're about to be 2/3 of the way through, so we're making good progress.
This is the horrendous one of this tier, if I remember rightly. I think I've died to this several times on normal.
Which one is this one? Can't remember. Okay. Oh, this is Transformer one.
Yeah, it is the Transformer one.
Power Rangers,
Transformers
Megazord.
now.
Power Rangers. That's
Oh.
what I was looking for, not Transformers. Yes, it's Power Rangers one. Cool.
Megazord activated.
I need to turn the music up a bit from there.
How do I go there?
We've got a Thundercat.
Right, let's do it.
This person's surname is Nugget. I think we should add them to the free company.
They might not be in our server. We have to check. Wamurahira Nugget.
Yes.
Remy,
Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say as well, if you have any Black Mage questions, you have some fabulous Black Mages on voice chat with you, so they would be able to answer.
Oh, you picked Black Mage, have you? Hello.
I have. Hello.
Both
Who's
me
this?
and James, it's Mark again. Both me and
Hi,
James
Mark.
can probably help you.
As I know I was unable to answer your Black Mage questions, I just thought I would flag that.
Right.
Black Mage.
Mark, your voice doesn't match at all what I was expecting.
Oh, in what way?
Oh, what were you expecting?
Wait.
Yeah, what were you
This is a good
expecting?
thing. I thought you had an accent.
Is it the spelling of my name maybe that maybe thought the
Dunno.
Mark with a C is somewhat uncommon
French.
in the UK.
Yeah.
Yeah.
very
Less
French.
common, for sure.
It's also the more traditional Welsh style, which is I think where it came from in terms of my parents' choosing of it.
Do you have Welsh lineage?
No, but my parents were living in Wales at the time when I was born.
Okay, interesting. Oh, you do have
I
Welsh
wasn't-
family, don't you? I do know this. As in family
I
in
do
Wales. That's what
Yes,
I'm...
I do have family in Wales. Yeah. James is also a very Welsh surname.
Yes.
I mean,
Oh, written samurai.
So I probably do have some Welsh heritage somewhere.
Right.
So I do know I have Irish heritage, but I can't remember how far back. We hail from the west coast of Ireland. So we think, although we've not made it far enough back in family tree to be sure, we think that my unmarried name, Knock, is because we were from Knock in Ireland.
Okay, that makes sense.
Oh.
Because it's that kind of area of Ireland that we've tracked it back to.
That would make sense.
We have been to Knock, and it's the tackiest place I've ever visited in my life.
Rude.
Mark's saying, how about Southend, which is ruder than...
Oh.
From the moment we got out of the car...
Now let's be kind, because some of us were born in Southend.
I was born in Southend. I'm Southend born and raised. That's why he's saying Southend. He's mocking me rather than...
My parents are from Shoebury.
Ah, my mum's in Choctaw.
Nice.
Really small world.
Although technically I was born in Rochford, because I'm part of the Rochford.
Yeah,
That's where the
same.
hospital is still.
My condolences.
let's just not talk about
Oh.
if we
There's
can
a reason I
talk
don't
about
go back.
genetics.
Like ever.
I go back very rarely. This is what I was saying the other week when there are all these photographs of all these people on Southend seafront. I was like, I mean, I barely go back, as my mother points out to me endlessly. Why on earth they think they've decided to drive down from Leicestershire or wherever it is beyond
I don't get
me.
it. I really don't get it.
My mother is from Leicestershire. No, she's not from Leicestershire. What am I talking about? She's from Lancashire.
Very different.
Very different. They both begin with L.
Yeah, I was gonna. So I was gonna say. So when we got to Knock, we stopped there because we were staying in County Mayo, so we were staying not far away, and it was like a half-hour detour on our drive from Dublin. So we thought, let's go to Knock, and we got out of the car, and from the moment we got out of the car, there was someone in the car park who was trying to sell us holy water bottles,
Yeah.
shaped like the Virgin Mother herself.
Yep.
Honestly, but I'm shaking my head right now.
So
My
that-
grandma still has 3 of them.
So that we could collect the holy water from Knock in a bottle shaped like the holy Virgin herself. And there were also like all of these T-shirts you could buy and stuff that would be like, you could buy someone a T-shirt that would say, "My brother went to Knock and he prayed for me."
Yep.
I was just like, oh my god.
I need one of those.
You could also buy postcards of the time that Pope Jean Paul II visited, like 20 years prior to us going and visiting. You could buy a postcard of him in Knock. I was just like,
that we're
what
gonna
even
have to
is
go
this?
Next time, boyfriend, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to take you to Knock this time rather than just taking you to Dublin.
It is amazing in its like tacky touristiness. Oh, why can I not get any of these?
I managed to dupe Ruben into going into all the fun tacky shops when we were over in Dublin last year.
Awesome.
It was fantastic. Because I'd never done any of the touristy stuff because we always went to just visit my aunts.
Yeah. And I appreciate that. When you go as family, why would you do all the tacky touristy stuff?
Yeah. Although I did get to take him to my favourite restaurant in the known universe, like Eddie Rockets. It was fantastic. I love Eddie Rockets.
What type of food does Eddie Rocket serve? It sounds amazing.
It's
Already.
It's basically just Ed's Diner, but the food is actually good.
Scathing.
We should probably leave for the NSC meeting.
Like a proper kind of 50s American diner.
Yeah.
That does sound pretty good.
I'll be sure to thank
Honestly,
the
it was so,
Parliament
so
Congress
good.
out of its compassion fatigue, all without saying a word. Sure, there's a few cabinet members who would like to learn a thing or two from her.
So really, cybersecurity is just a of the expert.
I'm trying to remember what else I can remember about Knock. What we did buy in Knock is we bought. Oh, Peter says his Discord's dropped again. We bought sticks of Knock rock. So when we got back, we gave all of my family rock that said Knock all the way through it.
Designed in 1904. The next year.
Is it that big long stick of sugar that is like of different colors?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like you get at the seaside.
Yeah, you get that in Southend as well too.
Yeah, normally it has the name of the. Normally it would be a seaside resort, so it would say like Brighton in it or something.
Yeah, it's the usual stuff you buy, but then you never eat.
Oh, it's so like. Yeah, it's just like. My teeth feel disgusting after it. Tom says he hates it as well in the chat. So yeah, I'm with you, Tom.
I quite enjoy it, I'm not gonna lie to you.
I like those bits that, you know, they kind of cut those bits into like just like a small boiled sweet size.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I like that. When it's a whole stick, I'm like, this is too much. And then what do you do with it? It's the same with like a candy cane or something. It's like, well, now what do I do with this sticky, half-consumed thing?
Eat the rest of it.
Because they also kind of go weirdly like soft as well after a little while.
Yeah.
For that, I would say, Madam Secretary, you had your turn. And you see where that led us. This is a done deal.
Do tell me when you're unlocked again, Kieran.
Yep, will do.
Oh.
Oh, nearly. As in, I will tell.
Oh, you will do. Oh, fine. Sorry, I
Yeah.
thought you said yes or done. Is what I heard, rather than will do.
That's our new farm house. Again, everything's from a tech.
I realize this is a shift in focus, but it's long overdue.
I just I'm a little bit thrown about the idea of Ruben having his first scallop the other day.
Oh,
And that pleased me greatly.
How was it?
Like potato scallop, not
Okay.
not like the seafood thing. It's the best thing. I love it.
Rather deep fried mashed potato.
Oh, I didn't realise they were a Midlands thing. The same as like orange chips. I didn't realise they were.
Orange chips.
Orange chips.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to explain what orange chips are, because I have no idea.
Is that just sweet potato chips? Or is this my London,
No.
my London hipstery ways?
No, it's literally just chips dipped in spicy batter.
Ooh. Ooh, that sounds interesting.
So good.
I want me some of that. Is there a good place that does orange chips near you?
Not really.
Orange
chips. Okay.
They do sell them sometimes at the Black Country Living Museum, though.
Okay. Tom says it's places like Dudley and places like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
How
How far will Dudley be from wherever it is I will eventually end up living? That's a question.
Quite the distance. Because I'm about 35 miles from Dudley. So you'd be close on, what, 55-ish?
I'm checking.
Apparently there's a chippy in Oldbury that do them, but they're really, really good.
Oh no, it's telling me how long it would take to walk.
Look, put it this way.
Okay, I now understand where Dudley is. I have no notion of where Dudley is. This is part of my issue. How about Stoke?
Yeah,
Would Stoke do them?
Not really.
Stoke would be
I'm
easier
just
to
really
get
glad that
to.
someone else knows about orange chips being a thing.
Yes, it's an hour and a half from Bolsover, so that's not good.
Yeah.
We'll get
It's
rid
worth
of
the
that.
trip, honestly.
I'll do it one time. It'll be like a special trip.
Yeah, for sure. Oh man, yeah, no, why have I done this to me?
I didn't. Tom is saying. I know. Tom is saying Stoke is in Staffordshire, which I do. So Staffordshire is not part of the Black Country. Is that what you're saying? Staffordshire is above the Black Country.
No.
Fine. Okay.
Seems to be from someone in possession of.
Yes! Level 12!
Yes!
You're getting so close. You're going to be able to do some.
Dungeons.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm so excited for you to do Sastasha.
15, did you say?
15. Yeah. Level 15 MSQ.
First one.
Sastasha's the first, and then at 16 there's Tabtara Deepcroft, and then at level 17 there is Copper Bell Mines.
I hope I've got some cat boys with me to take me through that experience.
Oh, absolutely. Just post in the Discord when you're ready, and we'll come and people who can come and join. There are people playing at lunchtime most days at the moment, so
Both me and Will are furloughed, so we've not got. I can
Okay.
even heal at level. I can even heal at level 50. So
I'm on half term, so thank you.
Peter says he's willing to help as well if he's around. So there are lots of people who are willing to help.
Awesome.
And we need to get you in enough before half term ends, so you're fully hooked and you never leave.
Well, you know, Friday is the big deadline with the Xenoblade Chronicles.
I know. But then you could, split your time
it'll be
between
a
them
bit of both.
Yeah.
That's it. Splitting myself between both games.
Kieran.
Yes.
How are we doing?
All good. Go for it.
Ready, check.
I can help with this if you want.
Oh, if you want to come in, you're very welcome to. We have space for a healer or a deeps.
I'm assuming you're doing Alexander?
Yep, we're up to... What are we up to? We're up to the sun. Not the sun, the creator.
Yeah, I should probably deeps it, but yeah.
Cool. We shall invite you in. Got 2 spaces, so you're very welcome. Oh, you're here as well.
What about this, guys?
You just stood inside.
Obviously, this is a matter we need to treat.
You're currently fighting an incarnation of the Edoleon or Qualenforce or whatever you want to call it, of Alexander. What do you get out of it? Experience? Trinkets? What do you get?
You don't get experience because it's post-game stuff. So any of the stuff that's between the end of end of an expansion or a base game, and the beginning of the next one doesn't give you experience. But you can get loot and stuff, and yeah. And it's just fun. It's fun.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You get fun out of it.
No, yeah, of course, that's great.
And it's got a really good story, Alexander. So they have like their own story arcs, these things, these optional bits.
He was my favorite guardian force when I used to play FF8 as a kid.
Someone doesn't meet the requirements for the duty. What have we got? Tank, 4 deeps and a healer.
It's not weird that I asked you that, is it?
Someone not unlocked it.
I think someone hasn't unlocked it. Mark, have you unlocked it?
Have I unlocked what, sorry?
Eyes of the Creator.
Hang on.
Gav, have you unlocked it?
Yeah, I think so. I'm just going to double check.
Sweetie, it's completely wrong that this happened, but now we have to deal with it.
I'm just trying to think of the people who I have not run it with. No, Peter said he's done them all.
I might need to speak to somebody, I've just realised. Sorry, after all of that.
Fail.
Aha.
Send out one of the photos.
It's already out there?
Not yet.
That's okay.
More like
Big fat tacos, big fat
we're
tacos.
both in bed, nothing's showing. But I need to know what else there is so I can...
Oh no, I've got the entrance there. It says use the duty finder to enter the eyes of the Creator.
I'm just going to double check it's not me because I know what I'm like.
80, 70, 72, 80, 70, 80, 80. We must all hit the item level because the lowest level is level 70. So it'd be a surprise.
Yeah, we were in bed. So, yes. Were you guys... I mean, they're gonna probably ask. Were you guys doing anything?
Of course not. It was after.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Will?
Yeah?
You know, you said the other day when you let your character overnight and he's got some sleeping experience or something, didn't you say that the bar at the bottom is colored a different color?
Yeah, so you get what's called rested experience.
That's it. What color is the bar at the bottom?
It's
when
like
that
a kind
happens?
of yellowy orangey colour.
Oh, okay. I must have used up that then.
Yeah, so it
No, it's
gradually
always-
uses it as bonus XP.
Hang on. It's blue if it goes into the next level.
Oh, it's blue currently.
Yeah, so the blue bit is where your rested XP goes beyond.
Ah, that's what I don't know. Okay.
Right. So currently it's like a shade of yellow for what I've acquired and a shade of blue for what's left to acquire, right?
Yes, and the blue, and the fact that it's blue indicates that any experience you earn from killing mobs, you will get experience times 1.5.
Ah.
Yeah, it just increases the rate you get the experience at. It doesn't just give you experience.
Nice.
I'm just going to... I think I'm having to talk to NPCs.
Okay.
So it might actually be me.
So I had a draft that didn't have a cable about the Chinese legislation in New York.
Just Friday my Christmas day.
And Peter's saying as well, you can gain rested XP for up to a week. So if you were logged off in a sanctuary for a week, you would gain a week's worth, and then it caps it and it doesn't give you any more. It then goes, that's the biggest amount, so it will reward you for coming back after a week. It won't say you've been on 3 weeks, because they don't want to incentivize you, presumably being logged off for longer than that.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Cool, thank you.
But yeah, it's basically a oh, welcome back type thing. So you should always try and log out in a city or a town, or basically, you know we were talking the other day about how in some places when you log out it will count down from 20, and in other places it won't.
Yes.
If it counts down from 20, then you're not in a place where you'll get rested XP.
It's basically to encourage you to log out in certain areas.
yeah, there's that as well mixed in. Faux show.
Exactly.
All of the other photos.
I'm ready to go.
Yes. There we go. Oh, we got straight in. It's exciting.
Hooray!
Oh my god, I'm still thinking about orange chips.
But so also, Remy, it's part of what adds into the mix, as I said, like when you're leveling a job that's below the maximum level that you have for the highest job, that's one of the things that kind of comes into the mix that means you can get XP very quickly. Because you might have rested XP, you get a bonus for leveling a job that's lower than your highest job as well, and all sorts. You can get gear that makes you level more quickly.
Really?
And so there's some gear you can get that's really good at level 15 that you can get that makes you level more quickly. You can't get it until you're level 15, but the piece of gear that makes you level more quickly you can wear from level 1. So there's all these things to not penalise you for trying to do more than one, basically.
Yeah.
Because that would be horrendous. And not very nice.
Yeah.
Right, and here we go. I don't remember much about this one. Other than I remember it was the fourth one we had proper trouble on, wasn't it? Fine.
So remember, you can't walk through the door, you have to interact with it.
Okay. Oh, we have to kill something first. Is this the one that had like the thing with the big circle around it? Is it that one first?
What, the one with the collapsing thing, platforms around it?
Yeah, was that number one? Was that the second one? I totally can't remember. Yeah, Peter said as well, Hall of the Novice is good too. That's the gear set I was referring to, so let me know when you're at level 15, Remy, and I'll make sure you go and do Hall of the Novice, because the gear in there is really good.
And the ring gives you a
XP
an experience
boost.
boost up to level 30.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It gives you a big experience boost.
Say again, sorry. It what?
It'll get you into your job.
Yeah, so at the moment you're doing what's called a class, and then which is you are a thermitage, and then at level 30 you can pick up a job, which is a black mage. So that's when it changes name and stuff, and it becomes called a job instead of a class.
It gives you significant boosts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it boosts a lot of your stats, and you start to get different abilities and stuff that you wouldn't be able to get if you just stayed as a thermitage. Why can I not get... Oh, I have to interact with this. This is why I can't get in.
Yes, this is the one with the collapsing platforms around it, and with the
Fine.
Batteries you need to put in the robots or something like that.
That's right.
Are you good if... Do you want to main tank, or do you want me to main tank?
If you off tank, I can make sure that the batteries are put in and everything.
I think it's normally the off tank who does that. Do you mean if I main tank and you can off tank?
Isn't that what I just said?
You said if...
No.
You said...
You said if you off tank to Will.
Okay, yeah.
Cool.
Whichever one you want to do.
I will main tank, because that's what I did last time, and I don't really know. I kind of vaguely know the mechanics, but not entirely. I've certainly not done all the battery stuff and things, because I main tanked last time. Oh, this music. Oh. There's a generator next to me. Yeah.
Got it.
We were expecting a bit more press.
Do I just put it on top of it?
Yeah, you just drop it. There you go. Guess what happens if I do this? Oh, that was tragic. Didn't last very long.
That is not what we were led to expect. The conditions have changed.
Oh wait, Remy wasn't here for the chainsaw question, I just remembered.
No, you could ask him the chainsaw question. I didn't think he was even in the streaming chat.
No. you rather have chainsaws for arms or chainsaws for legs, Remy?
Why am I thinking of that film with Rose McGowan who's got
a machine gun for a leg.
That was a great film.
I love that we're all picking up different film references. I went with Edward Scissorhands for my film reference.
Planet Terror is amazing.
Yeah, well, of course you go for the same person. I'm gonna go for chainsaws for legs because I still want to be able to use my hands for different reasons.
There was a lot of that in the chat.
Everyone gave different reasons.
I went with chainsaws for arms because I have concerns about my ability to stand on chainsaw legs and walk on them.
You can be carried around, whereas without hands, I mean, I suppose you could have. Yes, exactly. Whereas without hands, there's standing there.
I've moved. It's fine.
I mean, I certainly was feeling, especially given my experience of watching Edward Scissorhands, I would be quite, I'd be of quite some interest to people, and I feel I'd be able to get people to do that for me.
To do what for you? Sorry.
Certain things with their hands.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were going to be a bit more specific. You said it's your stream. You do what you want.
You know what? Remy's hilarious. He can definitely stay.
Oh, wait. Over here.
There's a vote.
5 minutes after we break up, he's dating some barista who can't even properly use the possessive apostrophe. Did you say so?
I love it that we've got the news in the background.
Whatever
it is.
I think it's Mark watching Madam Secretary.
Oh yeah, it's just hilarious.
They're doing Madam Secretary things.
Well, that went well.
It's not the first time we've wiped on it, is it, either? It is suddenly, like, you can just smash through everything up till now.
The barricades.
And then it's suddenly like, and now mechanics are important.
Sorry.
Suddenly wishing my HP was 24601, but it's not.
Where is that quest?
I've just realised that the added team member is called Free Hugs.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's in the grove.
Yeah, what happened there? Were we just not quick enough?
So basically, we didn't kill the ad in time before it fell into the molten metal.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, we're meant to kill the ad, but leave it on a platform where it's going to fall into the molten metal.
That's it.
Is basically that's the mechanic.
Okay.
Ruben's doing the thing about the power sources and making sure the ads are up and running. Because otherwise, basically he gets powered up from the ads, the refurbisher,
Right. Okay.
and becomes more and more powerful, which will be tricky for us.
Oh, what happened? I had the power generator.
It's dropped behind you, yeah.
That's not...
You get on top of that mountain.
It's because... He...
Do you need me to move him
Right.
around?
No, too late.
Oh.
Don't attack it yet. Wait till it's on the platform. Oh dear.
No.
Oh dear.
Are we dead?
I don't know.
Doesn't look like it yet. Or at least not yet.
Well, the boss has now got a damage up buff, so that's gonna hurt.
Oh, I've got a concussion, that's nice.
Oh, he doesn't have a good concussion.
Yeah.
I'm going to move it out your way, Ruben. So he's not doing nothing.
Right.
Bless you.
Thank you. My fault for having the door open.
I was going to say, is it more hay fever?
It has gone a bit kind of pollen-y.
We do need to shut the door actually. What with
I've shut it,
all know that
Okay,
Harrison
good.
has nothing to lose.
but I left it open. Like I'm now
It's all
pollinated.
good. Yeah.
You're pollinated.
Oh, I
that was
can hear
Gabby's
it,
job.
bless you.
Have you taken your antihistamine?
Yep, took it this morning.
Yeah.
Must just be a high pollen day. It's always a bugger on those days, isn't it?
Okay, yeah, so when the ad comes up, there'll be 2 platforms. Make sure it goes on the second one that lights up.
Okay, that's the first one.
There's a... Oh, there we go. Cool, you got him.
Funny enough, I think it's the one that we're all standing up.
I'm going to move away from this. So I need to just keep tanking him.
I've got him.
All the way around.
Third? How the fuck that?
Okay, we're not doing enough damage to kill. I died.
Oh, I died as well. Oh, we all died. We wiped.
Definitely third.
There was a third one.
I don't like this game.
Hey, Reams, welcome back. Tom says he played Banjo-Kazooie earlier, which at the moment sounds like it'd be nice and stress-free.
Yes.
I've not played that for years.
My friend at school, her dad worked at Rare when they were putting that together. I was so jealous. She's not my best friend now, actually.
He will still be my boyfriend.
No, hey. You're not gonna do that.
I already told Harrison I would.
No. No, I'm not killing it. We can come up with another strategy.
Do, if I haven't noticed and you need me to move him, Ruben, do holler. And I will shift where I am.
Like I'm some kind of hero. And then one of the fraternities learned to put hashtag team record on all of them. That stupid photo is everywhere. Dad's losing it on TV. Jason won't even look at me.
It's on one with me and one adjacent to me.
Oh, where is it? Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Oh, sorry, I thought you guys were gone.
No, I think we're just thinking intensely to make sure that we defeat this damn boss on the third try.
Yeah. I'm just trying not to cry too loud.
Welcome to Final Fantasy
you
XIV,
remember-
it's fun.
Oh, found it.
I'll save my burst attack for the ad. Ah! Ow, that was unpleasant. My wrist did a thing.
Oh. They do that weird clicking thing that it does sometimes.
No, it like twitched off to the side.
Oh, sorry.
Pardon?
I've got a question, but I don't know if it's the right time if you guys are busy focusing on what you're doing.
Of course, go ahead.
Right, because what's the
Cool, you got it.
difference? What the hell is all the and umbral ice stuff?
Okay, so did you want to get this or shall I get it, Mark?
You can go. I'm sorry.
Okay, so basically it's unique to Black Mage and Thaumaturge. Astral Fire is your damage dealing phase. It boosts the amount of damage that you do, but it stops your MP from regenerating. Umbral Ice is your recovery phase. It triples your MP regeneration, but it reduces the damage that you do. So basically, you generally want to be in Astral Fire as much